Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, where is the true center of everything? Not just the maps you follow for direction, the goals you set for purpose, or the self you place at life's middle, but at your core. Could the divine essence be a circle whose center is everywhere, yet whose circumference is nowhere, boundless, infinite, embracing all without limit? In the sacred teachings of ancient Samos and Croton, where numbers revealed cosmic secrets and silence guarded mysteries, Pythagoras and his followers contemplated God's nature with awe-struck precision. They described it as, "The nature of God is a circle of which the center is everywhere and the circumference is nowhere." These words weren't abstract poetry. They were mystical revelation, echoing the Delphic call to know thyself. Divinity isn't confined. Its center touches every point, its edge beyond grasp, inviting us to live centered in the infinite. But what does that mean? How do we experience this boundless circle in a world that boxes God into doctrines, limits truth to boundaries, and centers life on finite selves? Every day, we seek finite centers. What egos we place at our universe's middle. What institutions claim exclusive circumference. What fears draw tight edges around our world. From the first thought of morning, we limit. Gods confined to books, truths bounded by tribes, selves centered in body or achievement. And in this limiting, we rarely expand. Am I living from a center everywhere, the divine in all, or trapped in a circle with edges I drew myself? Are you centering in the infinite, or circumscribing your life with nowhere edges? Countless spirits remain bounded and off-center, realizing too late that finite circles imprison. Doctrines dividing, egos isolating, worlds shrinking because circumference was drawn too near. The edged life ends in confinement. The edgeless opens to eternity. But those who grasp the mystic circle, those who truly live divinely, center everywhere. They know God isn't distant or exclusive. The center touches every soul, every atom, every moment. They understand that nowhere circumference means no exclusion, no outcast, no limit, no end to the embrace. Reflect on history's center everywhere seers. They didn't confine divinity. They found it boundless. Empedocles, pre-Socratic mystic, saw divine love and strife circling infinitely, center in all elements, circumference beyond. Meister Eckhart, medieval Christian, echoed, "God is a circle whose center is everywhere, circumference nowhere, finding divinity in soul's ground." Carl Jung, modern psychologist, mandalas as psychic circles with center everywhere, healing through boundless wholeness. What about you? What finite edges circumscribe your spirit? What everywhere center could you claim today? Living the circle exceeds theology. It's experiential oneness. It's seeing divine center in self, other nature, circumference dissolving boundaries of separation. It's about knowing. Where is center for me now? What edges have I drawn falsely? What exclusion limits my embrace? What infinite life awaits the one centered everywhere? Yet, this vision requires surrender. It means dissolving ego's tight circle, realizing confined gods create confined lives, accepting that nowhere edge means mystery beyond grasp yet intimately near. Most draw small circles. They confine, tribes exclusive, truths absolute, selves central. Fearing boundlessness dissolves meaning. But those who live the mystic circle, they embrace all. Ancient mystics like Pythagoreans saw cosmos as harmonious sphere. Center everywhere in divine mind, circumference in eternal reach. The boundless, they lived in unity, others divided. Will you center everywhere? Will you release circumference to nowhere, embracing the infinite divine? So I challenge you today. Are you ready for the boundless circle? Not with intellectual games, Not confined doctrines, but by breathing deeply, feeling the center in now, and asking, where is divine center touching me? What edge must dissolve? What separation falsely bounds? What fear draws circumference? What would infinite embrace feel like? And profoundly, what eternal life awaits the one whose center is everywhere? Because here's the truth. Confined circles divide. No doctrine, no ego, no boundary contains the divine fully. None unites saying, here, my edge sufficed. That infinity belongs to the boundless. Divinity lives in everywhere center. Yet, by seeing it in all daily, dissolving exclusion's edges, quieting separation's fear, you'll touch what mystics knew. And once you truly live the circle, no limit contains you. The world forever draws edges, but your greatest power is in nowhere circumference. Because when God is a circle, center everywhere, circumference nowhere, its embrace, its mystery, its unity, no soul feels separate. No life lacks divine touch. No existence ends, because when center is everywhere, you are never alone. So today, feel the center here. Release the edge, not in void, but vastness. Begin the mystic vision, the life centered in infinite divine. Because the nature of God is a circle whose center is everywhere, and the circumference is nowhere.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.